Hi friend, I'm Olivia Smith. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel where I share the latest global news every day. You can also read more news on TimeGlitter.com. Now, I've got 3 fantastic opportunities that might be just what you're looking for. Number 1, are you worried about those extra pounds? Give our Icaria Juice weight loss supplement a try. It's crafted from 100% organic ingredients. Number 2, thinking of starting your own online business or personal website? Well, you'll need a domain and hosting. Look no further. Bluehost is one of the best recommended web hosting companies for WordPress. Plus, they're offering a whopping 65% off along with a free domain for the first year. Number 3, if making money online from the comfort of your home sounds intriguing, why not sign up for a free online course? You can find all the links in the video description below. In case the link isn't working, simply copy and paste the link into your web browser. Hit enter, and you're good to go. Remember to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now let's jump into today's news. Biden decides against re-election. Labor faces uphill battle. Potential for peace in the Middle East. Every year in this column, we usually make predictions about bad things that might happen but won't. This time, given the tough year we've just had, we want to focus on hopeful and positive predictions. Even though things have been challenging, we genuinely believe these positive predictions are still realistic. Firstly, Joe Biden won't seek re-election for a second term as president. This decision can't be announced early on, as it would make him seem ineffective. Given the ongoing conflicts in crucial parts of the world, having a powerless leader could be risky. When the time is right, Biden's health condition might be used as a reason for a sudden change in plans. This change is necessary to avoid the moral catastrophe of potentially losing to Donald Trump, who, for those not closely following, has shifted his campaign rhetoric to a darker place, going beyond usual name-calling and disrespect for the Constitution. Now, he's telling his followers, the ones he calls wronged and betrayed, that he is their revenge. It's not just about speaking for them anymore. He's claiming to embody their suffering, using language that's more like a mystical cult than populist talk. Recently, he went further by saying that mass migration is poisoning the blood of America, a phrase borrowed from a notorious message in the last century. This claim is not only untrue but also absurd for a country with a diverse population and no shared historical bloodline. It's crucial to replace Biden with a candidate who can stand up against this troubling phenomenon. We must believe that steps are already in motion to make this happen. Next, the upcoming general election won't result in a massive win for the Labor Party. The best they can expect is a working majority, but they might need support from the Liberal Democrats and maybe even the diminished Scottish nationalists to govern. I need to highlight that in my career as a commentator, I've had a knack for predicting seemingly unlikely election outcomes. I even foresaw the famous 1992 result when John Major led the Conservatives to victory, and Labour had confidently expected to win so much that they held a celebration rally before polling day. The newspaper I wrote for at that time, not this one, didn't let me publish this prediction because it seemed too unbelievable. But I turned out to be right, and my judgment was based on a simple fact. I couldn't picture Neil Kinnock, as decent and brave as he was, becoming prime minister, and I didn't think the voters would either. Then in 2015, when everyone expected a Labour win, I correctly predicted the opposite. After that, the successful Tory team invited me to Downing Street to ask the obvious question, "How did you know?" Answer: I didn't have any special information that others didn't. I just couldn't picture Ed Miliband becoming prime minister. That's it. That's the secret. And right now, I can't see Sir Keir Starmer as prime minister either. If he doesn't get the result he hopes for, it won't be because he didn't offer convincing solutions for the country's problems. It might be because he always seems to have one expression, a blank, surprised look like a badger caught in headlights, and doesn't show much sense of humor. Thirdly, the West won't be able to solve the crisis in the Middle East because the solution isn't in its hands. Despite talk of proxy wars, it's the Arab nations bordering the disputed territory that are most directly affected and will take responsibility for a resolution. None of the neighboring countries are taking in refugees from Gaza because they don't want to deal with the Hamas problem. Egypt, the UAE, and Saudi Arabia are actively seeking recognition as reliable participants in the modern world. They're trying hard to get Western influence with their huge wealth, investing in Western sports, media, and cultural institutions. Abu Dhabi wants to buy buy this newspaper. And Saudi Arabia is funding film festivals and rumored to be planning to buy a major Hollywood studio. These countries don't want to be seen as safe places for terrorists, and they don't want their governments and tourism industries disrupted by people involved in violent rebellions. There was hope for an agreement on the Abraham Accords that could have marked a new era in the region. This expectation likely led to a desperate move by Hamas. Notably, Iran, a non-Arab country, supports Hamas with Putin's support, who aims to disrupt what he sees as Western dominance. There's talk about Egypt preparing a peace plan to propose to Israel and Hamas. The plan has 3 stages, and its details are kept secret, indicating a sincere effort to negotiate a deal. If this is true and the plan succeeds, we might soon be in a different, possibly safer world. Don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.